Hey guys, this is actually like my third time making this video because my other iPod must not have enough room for a video. But anyway, this video is obviously, as the title that I will post is being yourself, and I will have at least another video about clinical depression, anxiety, maybe possibly schizophrenia. But anyway, back to my main point, being yourself. I put a lot of thought into this actually, and yet again, my words may be rambled. I do not have an editing software or anything like that. I'm just running off my iPod. If anyone knows any iPod softwares I can use to edit my videos, it'd be great. Anyway, being yourself is an extreme part of life, especially to my perspective. I see that if you can be yourself and go through life being comfortable with who you are, life will seem to become a lot easier, and you will get through problems a lot, maybe not more quickly, but more efficiently. But I guess if it's more efficient, then it might come a little quicker. Anyway, I see a lot of teenagers, especially, but even some like adults that seem to be this like portrait that they paint for like other people to see. They paint it for being accepted, and it's so. I mean, I can understand the desire and need to be accepted by society, but another way I look at this is that society itself changes quite frequently. So if you're changing due to society, that means you gotta change yourself a lot. And you're not really changing yourself, yet again, you're painting another portrait. So you're constantly just, making more fake identities. And I mean, maybe that makes you happy, but take this as an example. If you can be exactly 100% yourself and find people who enjoy your company, enjoy your perspective, enjoy just your entity and whole, imagine how much better life can be if you find those types of people. I mean, sure, there might not be a lot of people who will accept you for who you are. It's a cold world, I'm sure a lot of people know this, but if you stay true to those people and you can find people who can accept you, then nothing else could matter, really. You have those people, it'll be great. Another thing, people sometimes take being yourself too seriously. There are levels you need to contain yourself to, such as a workplace. I see people who act like they're so happy with being themselves, they don't tend to realize they can't exactly be themselves at work, especially if you're very confident. Confidence is good, but I don't want to say obnoxious, but outwardly spoken, let's say, high volume person. That's not exactly the greatest thing to be. Or if you're very opinionated, you cannot exactly do that all the time in a workplace, or dress in things you want. Another thing that I noticed on even video, I don't watch the show, my sister watches the show, and I just happened to notice that one person from this show said that it was from Jersey Shore or whatever. It was, I think her name's Dina or something. She was constantly talking about her boyfriend and all the details and whatever. And she got mad because she said that's who she was. That's not exactly, when people tend to talk about a certain subject all the time, it will tend to annoy people, but you gotta realize that's not who you are. That's just an action you are taking. That's just an opinion. That's just a small piece of who you are. And you're kind of blowing it up. It goes back to my relationship thing. I don't think I posted that video, but I should. I will. But that's going to take a lot of thought, and because I keep rambling even now. But there are certain things that aren't exactly who you are, that are actions that you take too far. And it's just, being yourself is just a bunch of levels, but being yourself is exactly one of the best things you can ever do. I mean, if you think about it, sooner or later, somebody's going to figure out that you're not exactly who you say you are. I mean, a lot of people will find out, and then you'll be claimed as a poser, whatever names are going to be. So then you're just going to lose a majority of friends, and you're going to lose a majority of happiness. So I think the best way to avoid that is just to be yourself and keep it in levels and constraints. Like I said, workplaces, places of respect, you know, when you're in somebody else's home or something, you kind of gotta dim it down a little bit. But there's a lot of people who don't seem to want to be themselves, and I think that that's an amazing thing, if you will. Like, people are so ashamed nowadays of who they are. I mean, not everybody, but a lot of people. I was one of those people who really didn't mind being myself. I did not have, well, I did have a lot of friends, I guess, a few close ones. But then it made me happy knowing I could be myself most of the time. I was kind of a cheerful person at that. I could share that with somebody. But what I would like for a lot of people to do, I don't know who all is watching my videos, but try this one time. Just in a certain place you normally wouldn't be yourself, except if it's at work. I don't want you, endangering your job. Somewhere else, be yourself. Actually be yourself. Just do that once. And be yourself with some friends if you're not very close to them, because that'll help you. That also helps you find out who you want to be around and who you don't want to be around. Especially in this country, I mean, a lot of countries look at us as very open-minded, but we're not. We're actually very narrow-minded, in fact. But so it takes one rebel to make change. Really, it does. It's just how far you take that, and how much pride and passion you have on that. I hope this video has helped a little bit. I know it's short, and maybe it wasn't the most detailed or anything, but basically there's a lot of, it went out. Anyway, there's a lot of like posters and people telling you to be yourself, and so I thought this was pretty much, some of the things that people don't talk about, so it is kind of minor. But thank you guys for watching. I will post another video up soon. Like, subscribe, get involved, comment, send me questions. I'll post again how you can reach me, and we'll work something out. But anyway, moral of this whole thing, be yourself and be comfortable with who you are. I think everybody is beautiful and perfect in their own way. Alright, thank you. This is Code Spirit. Y'all have a good day.